Hello guys, welcome back. We're going to do the usual predictions. I'm joined with Adnan. Adnan, welcome.
Thank you.
So let's start off with games from tomorrow. Give me a moment. Man City versus Leicester is first. What do you think?
And Man City versus Leicester, I think that will be an easy game for Manchester City because the way Leicester are performing, they're not performing to their levels. This season, I'm not seeing Leicester doing that well because every game, Leicester, you expect them to win, they lose or draw. So they are not taking their maximum points, and Man City are in a good form. They are beating teams by 7 goals, 4 goals. Then a good run of form. And when Man City are in those types of forms, it is really scary because every team they don't differentiate. They just beat them by so many goals. So I will go for a Man City comfortable 3-0 win.
Okay, we move on to Norwich versus Arsenal. What do you think?
Norwich versus Arsenal. Norwich, although they are trying to play some good football, they are trying after the Dean Smith's appointment, but I think they are not. And I think they are not good enough because Arsenal are back on form and they are playing good football. The problem with Arsenal is that they play really well, and after some games they start performing badly. So I would go with Arsenal 3-1 win, 3-0 win also.
Okay, and Spurs versus Crystal Palace is next.
Spurs versus Crystal Palace. I think with the Spurs and after the appointment of Antonio Conte, they are looking really good. They are defensively and they are attacking wise. But the problem with Spurs is you never know what will happen with their games because every game you think they will win. It's an easy win for them, they lose. So that's a hard game for them. But Crystal Palace, the way they are playing with Gallagher, with those other players, it will be a really difficult game for Conte. But with Conte, I think this season is back on the top four and such, and he might actually be one of the real competitors for the top four with Arsenal, Man United, and Tottenham. So I will go for not an easy one. I will go for a 2-1 just win for Tottenham.
Okay, West Ham versus Southampton is next.
West Ham versus Southampton, and West Ham have leveled down. Their performance are going a bit down, but they will come back, I'm sure, against Southampton. So I will go for an easy West Ham win. I will go an instant 3-1 win.
And Aston Villa versus Chelsea, a really tough game. What do you think?
Yeah, this is one of the toughest games and with the way Chelsea are playing. The thing about Chelsea is their strikers are not scoring. Lukaku, after the injury, is not back on form. Timo Werner is not scoring. They are getting goals from their defense and midfielders with Mount and their James and the others. So, and the way Aston Villa are playing, they are playing really good football. The way Gerrard set up this team is setting up a counter-attack in football, which is really bad for Chelsea. Yeah, and so I'm at this game. I'm actually seeing a draw, but Chelsea might actually just nick it this game. So I will go for a Chelsea 2-1.
Okay, and the last game for tomorrow, Brighton versus Brentford.
Brighton versus Brentford. I think that's a fairly even game, but I like the way Brighton play, so I might lean towards a Brighton win. So I'll go for a draw this game. I'll go for a 1-1 draw.
Okay, I think we're done with the predictions. The games have been cancelled. Like I think like 4 games have already been cancelled. It's been a really tough time for.
Man United are play on Monday, right?
Yeah, but that's another game week. We can do it. We can do the Man United game. It's Newcastle versus Man U.
Yeah, we do the Man United game, then the other ones we count with the others. Because I think we'll not get the chance to do it again.
Okay, Newcastle versus Man United.
And for the Newcastle Manchester United game, I'm excited about because Man United have most of their squad players back. They are missing some players with the virus, the coronavirus, but most of them are there with Varane back. We look solid because when Varane plays, Manchester United looks solid. So I will go for Manchester United easy win. The way Newcastle are struggling, the way they are conceding goals, I might go for Man United 3-0 win.
Okay, that's not bad. Let's move on to the topic I was introducing. Games have been cancelled, so many games. So many teams have games in hand. What do you think about this? Is it the easy, if we win those games, it's going to be, as in like, okay, sorry, I'll rephrase this. If teams, that have extra games, do you think it's easy for them just to gain from those games, the 3 points?
No, I
Because
think,
uh-huh.
okay, continue.
Because if you look at the table, so the table can change from the way it is to another way, because like look at Man United. Man United have like two games in hand, and if they win, they can be in top four easy. Same with Spurs have 3 or 4 games in hand. So what do you think? Is it guaranteed or
And I think it's not guaranteed because the teams they are playing is not an easy match. It's a Premier League game. But if Man United know that if we win these 2 games, we will be on top 4. They will perform extra. So that will motivate them to play even harder and fight for it. And the Spurs, I think, are lucky because the way the other games went, they have the easy chance to go to top 4. But also, I think Chelsea will be just going because Chelsea have played most of their games, and since people were getting game in hands, Chelsea were not winning. They were losing so many points. So if Tottenham win their like 3 games, they will come close to my Chelsea. And if my United win their 2 games, I think they will do. I think my United have 3 games. They will be a difficult one for Chelsea to take, but I think it will be really competitive, and we'll see what comes out of it. And I hope that my United goes for the top 3 this season because I think Chelsea will their bar will go down. I think they will go back to the top 4 competition because it will be between Chelsea, Tottenham, and Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, and Man United. So I'm excited for that battle because the Premier League battle is between Liverpool and Man City. And the way Man City are playing, I think no team is trying to stop them and no team is trying to compete with them except Liverpool. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting top 4 race. Especially teams like Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal have played all their games. So it's up to Man United and Tottenham to just gain up. It's going to be really tricky. Okay, apart from that, what do you think about Arsenal's latest form?
Yeah, the way Arsenal are playing, I think I watched their last 2 games, and Arteta is getting some chemistry between players. And the good thing about their players, they are a really young squad. So it will be a team for the future. But I think the problem is now they can destroy small teams. All the other small teams, they have put them away. So the problem will be when they face big teams because collecting points against big teams for Arsenal is hard. The way when they face a bigger coach, when Arteta comes up against bigger coaches like Klopp, Guardiola, and I think, and I'm not sure if Conte he has not come up again against him. That's where he struggles against big teams. Man United, that's where he struggles when he comes up against big teams. But I'm sure he will think of something to come up against big teams and win because their squad is inexperienced with so many young players. So when they face big teams, the pressure, the stadium, it gets to them. So we will see. And I like the way Arsenal are playing. So I think we will see what the future has for them.
Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for your time, Adnan. Like, share, comment, subscribe, or follow, whichever platform it will be posted. Thanks.